Hey, what's up, guys? If you're seeing this, probably means that I'm making some good progress and feeling confident enough to post this video and share my story on Carnivore. Um, so far, this is week one. I started a week ago, March 24th. Um, and I just want to go over all my starting points and be a reminder to myself and show that this is where I came from. Hopefully we can get far, but yeah, um, definitely just trying something new with this. Been a yo-yo dieter my whole life. I've done clinics where you go in every week and you buy their food, and it's expensive. um, it works. I lost 70 pounds with that one. And then I did another diet very similar, but the food came to the house. And that one was called Octavia. That one worked well too. Food was actually a lot better on that one. That one was weird because you get fake cookies and brownies, and it was cool. Felt like you were eating a dessert, but you weren't. It's all soy based, but it lasted a little bit, and then after a while the food gets old and you still go out to eat. And I'm a young single person. I go out with my friends a lot, so it just didn't work after a while, and you just give up. And you know back to square one. I'm back to where I'm actually at the highest weight I've ever been at starting a diet. So um yeah, so here we are. We're trying something new. My dad started carnivore a couple weeks before I did, and he was telling me about it, and I was like, hey, that sounds great. I get to eat steak and pork and hamburgers, without the bun, but all the meat that I want. And that's it. Sign me up. So, yeah, this is a first week I started. I'm down 12 pounds so far, but it's going good. Supposedly it's going to help with inflammation as far as aches and pains. I suffer from a lot of pain in my feet. It's a self-diagnosis of plantar fasciitis, but I've had it since about 2016, and I got it from when I worked at a ginormous Toyota dealership. I had the farthest bay all the way at the end of the shop, from farthest from the service drive, farthest from the parts. The only thing I was closest to was the cars in the parking lot, which you only go out, a couple times, go get your car, and then you drive it back in. But yeah, I got that. Just so many steps. I was taking 20,000 steps a day there. And when you're as big as I am, that's a lot of steps on your feet, and didn't have the right footwear and caused some damage. So I'm hoping eating a full carnivore diet will help bring that inflammation down. We'll see. Looking forward to it. If it helps, I'll take it. It's at this point, it's more than just weight loss. It's to be able to get out of bed and not have to crawl to the bathroom. That would be freaking sweet. But let's just go over some starting points, some starting numbers, some things I can and can't do while being at this weight. So starting weight, the heaviest I've ever started a diet is 410 pounds. I just got back from a cruise recently, and that was just eating and drinking, and that wasn't very good at all. But when I got back from that, I was actually 421 pounds, super dehydrated, full of crappy food all week. So stopped eating that for a week and just kind of went back to my normal self for a week, and that dropped back down to 410. So luckily we're starting there and not 421. But my total inches, 346.25. That is a very large number because I take, well, one, I'm a very large human being, but I also add in a couple other numbers that most people don't. So we'll go over those. My waist, 59 inches. Chest, 55 inches. Hips are at 58 inches. Left bicep, 17 inches. Right bicep, 17 inches. Left quad and right quad at 35 inches. Yes, 35 inches. My quads are the diameter of most normal men. So that's pretty crazy. My left calf is at 27 inches. My right calf is 26.25 inches. And my neck is at 17 inches around. So the calves and the neck, a lot of people don't measure that and when they put in their total inches, but I do because I feel like it's something that will get smaller with the diet. I've measured them before and they do decrease. I would love to get my calves down to under 20 inches. That would be awesome. Under 15 would be even cooler. I don't think that'll ever happen, but I'll try. Let's do blood pressure. That's actually looking pretty good. I got my blood test done February 16th this year, my annual physical. Talked with my doctor, and all his advice to me was, just eat smaller portions and, try to make healthier choices. That's all he could tell me. Not very helpful. I actually asked him if I could go on Ozempic, and he didn't really think that was a good idea. Now looking at some of the side effects, I kind of agree. I'd rather just try to do this with food and exercise and do it normal. So we'll see what happens. But blood pressure was 126/72. It's pretty normal from what I understand. My resting heart rate is at 79, which is pretty high. I would love to get that to like a 40 something one day. My BMI is a 59.97, so almost a 60, which is crazy. Like, I think you're obese once you're past like 20, so I'm 3 times that. So this is, probably going to be the way I eat for the rest of my life if it works, which I have a good feeling. There's just no reason to be this big of a person. Some other things we're going to keep track of during this. Sodium is at 139. The charts say that's normal. Potassium is at 4.2. That's normal. Glucose, 103. It's on the high side of normal, but it is within the normal range. Total protein, we're at 7.3, which is a normal number. A1C, 5.3, which is also a high side of normal, just like the glucose. Both of those numbers go together. I've never been diagnosed with diabetes, and I don't want to be. That's why we're starting now. It's just trying to get ahead of it. I don't want to be paying for that. I don't want to have to stick myself with needles every day and watch what I eat for sugars and no, I'm good. I know plenty of people with diabetes and they hate it. So if I can avoid that, that would be awesome. Last number, cholesterol 174. That is normal. It says under 200 milligrams is in normal range. So, I'm kind of weird. I feel like over 400 pounds, but I have normal blood pressure. I'm not diabetic. Don't have high cholesterol. A1C isn't above the range of being diabetic yet. I've always thought that's weird, but from what I understand, it has to do with me being active at my job. I'm at a automation job now, have been for 6 years, and I still take 10 to 15,000 steps a day. And from what my last doctor said is, without that, I'd be in a pretty bad spot right now. So thank God I have that job and I stay active and walk a lot. So it seems like that's one of the things keeping me alive right now, and not being diabetic. And who knows, I could weigh 500 pounds if I wasn't walking that much. But yeah, I mean, we're just trying to make some better choices in life. I'm 30. I've got a lot of life ahead of me. So I like to travel, and I'd like to be able to keep doing that. So that's why we're doing this. But yeah, as far as travel goes, it sucks for me right now. I have to try and get the aisle seat, get a seatbelt extension. As soon as that plane lifts off, I pop that armrest up, kick my leg out, and stretch a little bit, and I feel so bad for that person next to me. I pray it's a little kid or a really small girl, but anybody else, I'm like, sorry, you are in for a long flight. So am I. Them being uncomfortable and means I'm uncomfortable too, because I'm like this on the whole flight, trying to make sure that I'm not in their space. So I would definitely love to travel comfortably again. That would be cool. But yeah, it's been rough. We're gonna try this. So far, I'm loving it. I'm cooking again. I don't really cook. I haven't been cooking a lot. I've been going out to eat nonstop with my friends, and that's bad on the health and bad on my wallet. So far, just buying groceries and just eating meat. It's been good. But yeah, I track my food every day on my FitnessPal. Pretty simple. Just, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever snacks I have, which hasn't been that much. I mean, I'm only a week in and I'm not really hungry ever. Man, I have to not eat for a long time to be not hungry. So, that's good. I mean, they keep saying, on Carnivore to only eat when you're hungry and eat till you're full, but, try to keep it normal. And I try to eat breakfast within 30 minutes of waking up with my electrolytes. Those have been a very key factor so far in staying healthy, is the electrolytes. Haven't got sick really, and haven't been fatigued, haven't been really out of energy. I do feel like I go to bed on like a normal time frame. I stopped drinking soda, including diet. I used to drink Coke Zero like it was going out of style. Like, I'd go get a 12 pack or 24 pack and it wouldn't make the weekend. So, and that's, including when I go out to eat, I'm getting Diet Cokes or Coke Zeros anywhere I go. So now, strictly water. I'm being very strict on this part of my carnivore diet. I'm trying not to let anything affect the way that I hit this diet. I'm not drinking coffee, not drinking soda, not drinking tea. It's just water. Beef, water, and salt. That's the basics of carnivore. Trying to eat as much beef as I can, but, throwing a little pork and chicken here and there, got to keep up with the fat input, but, it's going good. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but, my feet feel slightly better. I wouldn't say it's fixed for a week. I wouldn't expect it to be. If it was that easy, anybody with foot pain would eat this diet as a way to fix it, no doubt. I mean, it's just one of those things. It does feel better. It doesn't feel worse, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll see. It's Easter today. I went after work and went to my dad's. He had some brisket made, so he's on the same diet. Makes it super easy. He's like, oh yeah, here's some brisket and ham and deviled eggs. I'm like, perfect. Read my mind. So had some dinner there. Was talking to him, asking how it's going for him. He was doing it before we went on this cruise, and he gained weight, and now he's back to where he was before the cruise, so he's happy with that. But when I told him I had lost 12 pounds in the first week, he was kind of upset. He's like, really? Already? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When I do these diets, I lose weight pretty quick. It's just those plateaus get me, so try not to focus on the scale so much this time. We're just trying to focus on the long-term goal. Obviously I would love to lose 210 pounds. If I can get down to 200 pounds, oh my Lord, I'd be so amazed. I don't even know what I would look like. So, we'll see. I mean, we're going to try and get there. For right now, my goal is 250. If I can get to that, then we'll work on getting the rest of that 50 off or more. Who knows? Who knows where we can go with carnivore? I mean, it's a new thing. It's new to a lot of people. I've told some close friends. I'm trying to keep it off social media. Basically, it's only on my Snapchat, so anybody that's on my Snapchat are really close friends, and they see, when I'm cooking or when I'm meal prepping, and that's about it. I'm keeping this diet off of Facebook this time till it's done. I'm not trying to get all this hype and, oh, good job, keep up the great work. No. You'll see this video when the work's done. Yeah, I'm not doing that up and down again. A lot of my friends know. They know I do this shit. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, I've been a yo-yo dieter most of my life. So, I'm looking forward to, if I eat this way forever, I won't be mad. I love steak and bacon. That's what they want you to eat on this. So, we'll see. But yeah, today is March 24th, 2024. My name is Austin Farrow. This is the start of my carnivore diet. This is end of week 1. And we're feeling pretty good. Looking forward to the results. Thanks.